GH has outdone itself with offensive stories this year. General Hospital started off the year with one of the best hours of soap opera we've seen in ages, and then proceeded to do almost nothing but shock and offend at nearly every turn for the next 9 months. Each of the 4 soaps on the air has its own identity. Days of Our Lives is the quirky, over-the-top, ridiculous soap that can still bring us lots of laughter and heartwarming tears. The Young and the Restless is the corporate war soap that combines bedroom and boardroom shenanigans with both relatable and larger-than-life characters. The Bold and the Beautiful is the fashion soap full of waffling men and forever triangles with everyone weirdly interested in everyone else's love lives. And General Hospital is, well, the hospital soap. It has never shied away from medical and social issues, but in the past, the show did these issues justice. In 2023, it's done anything but. Now, when the audience gasps, it's often not from shock but instead from horror. Let's take a look at some of GH's greatest offenders this year so far. SoapHub has not been shy about pointing out how absolutely galling it was for GH to first present us with a cancer story starring a pregnant woman the very month that Roe v. Wade was overturned in the United States. Willow, Caitlin McMullen, learned she had cancer soon after learning she was pregnant, and rather than take the chance to tell a compelling pro-choice story illustrating what a hard choice women often have to make for life of the mother reasons, we got a pro-life story that didn't even become about sacrifice, because Willow is now living her best life with very little effort. While this story started in 2022, it became especially offensive in 2023 when the woman who refused cancer treatment through much of her pregnancy still tried to refuse to do what was right when she was advised to deliver a few weeks before her due date. When she finally relented, she even had a near-death come to the light moment she recovered from, and then went on to get a bone marrow transplant while on death's door, and then recovered in almost no time. During her entire ordeal, Willow didn't lose a hair on her head, barely ever looked sick, managed to walk down the aisle and get married, and then came back from stage 4 cancer. All Willow's tale told viewers in the end was that you too can refuse to have your cancer treated and then get a clean bill of health within a year. We thought 2021 and 2022 were cruel to Sasha, Sophia Matson, but GH decided to outdo even itself in 2023. As if your baby dying at Christmas, having a mental breakdown, and losing your husband just as you are being placed under legal guardianship was bad enough, GH decided that Sasha's guardian would steal her money and then steal her mental health in 2023. Watching Glady's, Bonnie Burrows, gaslight Sasha for months as she slowly pilfered her money to pay off gambling debts was bad enough, but then watching her enlist Sasha's sadistic court-appointed psychiatrist to help was beyond offensive. Seeing it play out has been downright painful and nauseating. Why do we have to see a woman be gratuitously tortured and drugged for no reason whatsoever? Do we even know Dr. Montague's motives? We should all be able to trust our mental health care providers, but GH apparently doesn't think so. It's also sent out a dangerous message about mental health medications. The story has featured false information about antidepressants as a whole, as well as how they typically react when combined with anti-anxiety drugs. To cap this mess off, GH is now making light of people with suicidal ideations as Cody, Josh Kelly, uses it as an excuse to get committed to Ferncliff to rescue Sasha. It also wants us to believe that people can just commit people to hospitals for the criminally insane when they haven't committed a crime. Not only did Willow refuse cancer treatment for months, but she also refused to tell people she had cancer, including the father of her unborn child. Michael, Chad Duell, had no idea his fiancée had cancer until she progressed from stage 1 to stage 4. She then decided that nobody else got to know because she didn't want people feeling pity and looking at her strangely.